Hey there, thanks for joining us at the Rabbit Hole of Research, where you'll learn a few facts that you can impress your friends with at a party.
Hey, welcome back to the Rabbit Hole of Research, down here in the basement studio, in the throes of winter here in Chicagoland.
It's been cold.
First day of winter.
Is it the first day of winter?
Today's the first day of winter.
Or recording day is the first day, not the release day.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Oh, Mary straight up lying to the audience immediately.
All right. Well, now
You mean this isn't going out live?
not live. No, not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future we'll do a live episode. With that, we're already hearing some different voices, but you got me, Joe.
You got Nick.
We've got Nick.
Georgia.
We've got Georgia, and a familiar voice.
Yes. My name is Mary Schons, and I'm lucky enough to get to come back.
Came back.
Yay.
were
Thank you
on
for
our
coming
From the
back.
multiverse. I'm coming back. Yeah,
Season
yeah,
1
for-
multiverse episode.
Yeah. And we have another guest, too.
We do have another guest. Now our guests are introducing other guests. So this is to feel very comfortable. It's like, just get whatever you want out the fridge here.
Yeah, we got this. You guys can all kick back. So my name is Kathryn Sterbenc. You can call me Kat.
Kat.
And my relevance for this topic tonight is that I am the Chief Comfort and Joy Officer of the virtual nation of Snowglobia, which is a virtual nation that currently is housed on Facebook and is dedicated to living in the spirit of Christmas, have a sense of humor. But we're also very strict and there is no swearing.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Wait,
and
so I
Nick, you're
can't
on
say
there?
Cotton Headed Ninny Nuggets on there?
so, yeah.
Excellent.
I will get booted.
Uh-oh. Well, remember, Santa's watching. Yeah.
That's right.
Or listening.
Or
Yeah,
listening. or
listening. Santa's
something.
listening.
He's
Yeah.
listening. I mean, he
He's
could be
watching the
I don't
podcast
know.
that's
A little
audio only. Yeah.
creepy to watching. Yeah, a little strange that he's watching
Is Santa
all the time.
considered a demigod?
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. Let's not jump the gun here. Yeah.
There was a
That's
segue.
a
I had a
good
day.
It
question.
was. But yeah, so if you haven't guessed, we're going to be touching on holiday movies, in particular Christmas movies, I think. We got little jingle jangles. And it's also our recap. So we'll do a little recap of our season, because this is the last full episode of the season. And then as we do, we have a mini that will come out New Year's Eve. And we'll just really wrap up the season.
Dang, we're on New
Yeah,
Year's Eve
so-
for that one?
It is New Year's Eve. That's right. I got to come in with
Are
your
we going to do a countdown?
party hats. And we're not live. I guess we could. We'll time the episode. Like, you start this episode. No, okay.
Exactly. That's exactly what we should do.
So I do have a little intro that this season I started that. My little monologue at the beginning. Seems like people like it. So I'm got one here. So
You really want to go for that late night talk show host, don't you?
that'd be nice. I'm listening. No, I'm talking. Over the course of season 2, we explored a lot of science through the lens of fiction. We asked how fast is too fast, what happens when time misbehaves, when ecosystems, societies, and technology buckle under pressure. From noir to kaiju, from superheroes to slashers, from hearts to stretched and juiced organs. Every episode, we separated the science from the handwavium. And as we close this season, we want to unwrap a little of that Christmas magic. Christmas is supposed to be comforting, silver and gold decoration, blinking lights, hot chocolate, familiar stories, the same songs, same movies every year on a loop. But if you actually look at Christmas movies, they're not about comfort, they're about pressure. People forced together, deadlines you can't move, systems pushed to the edge when you expect everything to feel magical. That's why Christmas is the perfect setting for movies. Action, horror, comedy, sci-fi, and even monsters. Because it's universally understood to be a stressful time. But a movie set during a snowy December day isn't an automatic end to the Christmas movie club. So in this final episode of season 2, we're pulling the wrapping paper off to see which stories were built to go on a loop and which ones were only held together by Christmas handwavium. So
All right. Very nice. Very nice.
Nice.
So I've been really looking forward to this for Kat to lay out her arguments about, I guess it's now an age-old question, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? And I really am looking forward to Kat talking about why you have criteria why Just Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Mary's the host now.
Yeah,
She's taking over.
I am. I'm totally. That's what I do.
My host
you give me a mic, and I'm like,
I know.
there you go.
There you go.
Okay.
She does programming.
I know.
Yeah.
I see that.
You can tell. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I very much have criteria. Should I delve into my criteria?
Well, there's a little business
All right.
I think we should take care
business.
of.
Okay, do it.
Folks who have listened may remember from season 1 recap, we sampled the world's strongest beer.
And then we did that again.
The
We just did
Pre-recording
it.
this.
Oh my God.
Beth there,
Some of us
which
did.
is 75%. It was a Scottish strong ale blended with spirits. So for this episode, I thought to follow up on our second season that we've completed or completing. And maybe after this, we got the world's second strongest beer at 67.5%. It's a fortified Scottish beer. And fortification is they concentrate it through freeze distillation. So you freeze it and you separate the alcohol from the beer during the freezing because the water will freeze
Well,
before
cool.
the alcohol.
That was a way to get science into it.
Indeed it is.
There you go.
And then they blended it with some Scottish spirits also. So that's what we have. It's called a snake venom.
By
We put some-
blending it, they just kind of threw a few drops in. And
Yeah,
they're just
that's
like,
a few drops.
that's
That's
blended.
right. And a little taste, like,
And Kat's like, thank
I know.
goodness I'm not.
Cat's not
Oh
here.
In
yeah,
the
you're so,
studio.
you're so lucky. No, first of all, I want to say, as somebody who has sampled the world's strongest beer, it's absolutely disgusting. And I knew it was going to be. I was warned about it, and
You listen to that episode.
yeah, what was it, Nick? You said it was like nail polish remover.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I think it.
I feel my insides so clean.
It set the tone for that episode, though.
That was
That's a
an
good one.
amazing episode.
So
Yeah, I love that episode.
Kind of wanted some cheers, and we're going to get into the holiday movie. Kat is like just champing at the bit right now.
Oh, we are so
Oh, no.
ready.
We're going. So I'm holding
Your
it up
business.
and ready to
Your
go.
business.
But
The
just
flow
quickly,
is setting
before
the mood.
we do our toast,
Yes, please.
I just wanted some stats really fast. And like I said, on the mini episode, we'll touch upon this again. But season 1, we had 8 guests. Season 1, we had 8 guests. Season 2, we had 25. So almost every
Wow.
episode. At the end of season 1, we had 3,823 downloads. But at the time of this recording, we're at 12,672 total downloads. So we have listeners. Someone has listened to this podcast on 6 out of the 7 continents. So Antarctica is the only one. That's because it's
Well, the
probably
thing is there, I
that's
think.
all right. Yeah, no, yeah, they're
okay.
still.
Yeah.
Why? There are scientists that live there. Why aren't they listening?
Yeah,
That's
come
right.
on, we even like
We gotta get it
do
there,
a
so-
shout out.
Yeah, we'll make it. That'll be our season 3 goal.
If
We
they,
get it.
have they uncovered the
Listen.
thing? Yeah. Or are they things
Or
themselves?
might,
Okay,
the
all
problem
right, okay.
was the map they gave with the stats on it
Yeah.
didn't actually have Antarctica on it. So maybe
That could be the
it could be there
reason.
wasn't a spot for Antarctica. So maybe I'll have to push and be like, can we
they
get
need to have their
some better stats there?
Yeah, they need to be on the map.
So
The podcasting
I think
map.
so. They're folks in Antarctica. Yeah.
yeah, I just want to thank. Well, like I said, we'll do this probably again, but all the guests that came on with us made it a great show. We'll probably dig into names and name drop on a mini one, but. And thank the co-hosts. I mean, this
I
show
think
wouldn't
we have to thank
be
you
done.
for
Yeah.
So
Yes.
doing all the
it's kind of,
research.
Yeah.
And so
Or
Georgia and I
basically all the work.
bullshit our way through.
And so, yeah, with that, thanks. I also, as I did last year, I like to give out the Rabbit Hole of Research Award.
Oh, I didn't even.
Oh, without
there's
consulting
an
anyone
award.
with anything?
Oh.
So last year, Jeff Goldblum won.
We're going to argue so hard right now.
Actually, this one,
It's
I think
good to
we'll
be
get
done.
consensus. I think I'm going to give the Rabbit Hole of Research Word of the Season, Extremophile.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
we
Georgia
all-
shoved that in so many holes.
That's
What?
time out. Okay. I was thinking, you know what? When you said the word, I was thinking because I've been watching the Pee Wee Herman's Christmas special a lot,
Right.
which is awesome. It's free on YouTube. The secret word. So if I hear extremophile anytime in 2026, I'm going to scream real loud.
You should, yes.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
want.
Remember
I
when you hear,
always-
hear the secret word?
And it really deserves a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's such a great
We
word.
might talk about Extremophile in this episode, but that's a little tip.
Oh,
But yeah.
2026. Okay.
Cheers
Here's
with
the-
the world's
Oh,
strongest.
do we have a beverage for Kat? Are you ready? All right, there we
beverage?
go.
All
Go.
right,
Let's
cheers.
do it.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
We got some little clinking.
Yeah, okay.
Some clink
One more
sound
joke.
effects.
All right.
All right. Down the hatch, people.
Glug. Goodbye.
Bottoms up. Not as bad.
That's actually
Not as bad.
that's a good sipping.
You know what? This is this is not a beer. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
it feels,
no.
it's like
It's got a little heat behind it.
Oh, you guys didn't shoot
A
it like
little.
a shot?
Oh no, it was a sipper.
Oh.
What are you doing over there?
uh-oh.
He's going to fall out. He's got this tall seat now, like he's the
He's
king
gonna-
of the studio.
paralytic in the corner over there. But at least this one
Yeah.
doesn't have a bad aftertaste. It's slightly
No, it
fruity
doesn't.
Oh, it
almost
just
at the end.
Yeah.
sits right here.
It
though.
warms your
It
chest, like
doesn't go
like if
down.
you were
Yeah.
sitting out by a fire trying to decide who was the thing. This is the
This
drink
is-
you want. Yeah, this
Oh,
is
I
what
thought
you
this was
want.
the
Yeah.
drink you'd
Yeah.
give it everyone.
Absolutely.
And the one that isn't human is going to just freak out.
They'll be
Get the world's
Freaking out.
Now I
first
have the
strongest
hiccups.
beer.
now. Now
Two.
that's my segue, and we'll get back to you, the others. But there's a petition going around, and this will lead to for you, Kat, while we
Ugh.
do a little
Have the
chaser
hiccups.
activity.
Is that going to be a problem?
I heard
A
that.
few warming drinks will turn us stiff as a board over here.
So there's a petition online, and I don't know if you're familiar with the movie The Thing, but there's a petition to have it reclassified as a Christmas movie. And
Oh,
so
no, it's reading.
The
yeah,
Thing?
The Thing, yeah. So
Really?
and there's some I think there's some fundamental problems with it that I have, but you
With
know,
the movie
it
The
sounds
Thing?
like The Thing, yeah, the
You
movie
have
The Thing.
You
Being
have problems with that.
classified.
Being classified as a
No.
Christmas movie.
I was
yes.
like, Joe.
Joe has no problem with the movie.
No, I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's make it a Christmas movie. That's so I could give Christmas movie lovers a hard time. But yeah,
And
you were already-
who do you petition to? Like, who's the ultimate
I
Christmas
don't know.
movie
It was
authority?
it Internet
Right?
Movie Database? I think it was. I don't know, the Internet Movie Database. Who does the
IMDb?
previews?
Because it was in the snow? It
yeah,
was in
so
the
right,
cold?
that's sort of cold.
But it's
And-
always snowy and cold there.
The thing that they said in the movie is the first damn week of winter, and so I think a lot of people associate. You said that today is the first day of winter, which is a
Right.
week away, so that would make it a Christmas movie. But you got to remember they were in Antarctica, which is in the southern hemisphere. So actually, that wouldn't be December. You would be more like that March. So it's actually not a Christmas time. It's more an Easter movie, maybe.
Okay,
Solstice.
well, you have to tell us where to write in. Where do you write in?
Where do I write in?
Yeah, to say
Oh, I
that you
don't-
think you're asking people to do this petition,
I'm
and
not,
you don't
I didn't
even.
ask people to do the
Where do you
petition.
find the petition?
I said the
Yeah.
petition is out there that you can do.
Okay, well, that should be
The
in the
whole-
show notes.
I'll put that in the show notes. But what I want to get to is to hear Kat's rules of a Christmas movie.
Please.
And we can
Yes,
see, not Die Hard, but let's start with The Thing, like an easy one maybe, because I already kicked a leg out of that table. But maybe let's see what the rules of the road are.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, yeah. So I would just barely remember The Thing, but I'm just looking at like people's arguments for The Thing. It's like takes place in wintry weather, and Kurt Russell has a Santa-like beard. I mean, that is the
He does.
weakest.
Well,
Oh,
you know, there is
that
a-
beard is hot.
So there is
All right,
a.
yeah. Let's, okay.
So
okay.
you brought that up, but there is a alternative theory. So go ahead, and then I'll swing back on that.
But yeah,
All right,
go
so
over the
we'll-
criteria,
yeah.
right? Yep.
Yep.
See how it fits with that. Okay, so criteria on judging whether something is a Christmas movie. So number one, does the movie prominently feature Christmas?
Mhm.
That is one
on
of
my
the
list.
criteria. It's not like doesn't require all three of the criteria, but it should have at least one of the criteria, and that is a large one. Number two, does it feature Christmas and also have a redemption and forgiveness theme?
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Very good.
like, you were hearkening to that, you know, with like, everybody's under pressure. There's like these ridiculous, illogical Christmas Eve deadlines for things that really have nothing to do with Christmas Eve. And yet, that's when they're happening.
Yep.
Number three, for me, number three came up because people sometimes refer to things that really have nothing to do with Christmas, but traditionally occur in December.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for me, this doesn't make it a Christmas movie, but the classic example is The Sound of Music, because whoever owned the rights to that for decades always aired it in December. And that always made it like it was on the TV when we decorated the tree and stuff like that. So for some people, that's why The Sound of Music is a Christmas movie. That's why My Favorite Things is a Christmas song, even though it's really not.
Right.
And, you know, thematically. So those are the general rules.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
want more specific Die Hard rules, but those are my general rules. So let's see how that applies to the thing.
Yeah. No, I have similar.
Right.
That was my similar kind of criteria.
Christmas
yeah.
doesn't come up at all as
Christmas
far as I
doesn't
can
come up.
remember.
I'm pretty sure
yeah,
Joe's
yeah,
right.
Yeah. Well, it's not set in Christmas.
Yeah.
That's why they don't
you
have Christmas
even
time.
say the
so,
word Christmas
No.
once,
No.
right?
No.
There's not even
Yeah.
a tree.
Yeah. Yeah. That, I mean, my criteria. I mean, that whole thing. The plot collapses have moved to another season. That's a strong point. Like you need the Christmas there. So, but yeah, no. The thing doesn't fit. I looked it up. It is Internet Movie Database and Letterboxd. That's where you petition until December 24th. You can,
Okay.
if you choose to petition, and
I
that's
do have a
just for
problem,
fun.
Joe.
So,
You keep saying the whole name instead of just IMDb.
well, because people might know what IMBD is.
That is a good
IMDb.
point.
Yeah.
Come on. We're old, okay?
Yeah, you can
It's a
find.
website.
But speaking of season 2,
Our information
www.
superhighway.
I
And
noticed.
I was just talking about Joe and
Web.
I was looking at I was looking this up.
The
A few more
royal
for the
we.
podcast. We are now listed in the IMDb.
DB.
Baby.
That's because I've had the snake venom. But yeah,
It-
we're,
has
the
we're in
world's
there.
second strongest
Yeah.
beer is
So
pretty
people
good.
can go in there and write
See,
plot
Mary-
points and
Mary
stuff. So
gets us back on point. We never even discussed this. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
what?
Georgia's
Yeah.
drunk,
I know
guys.
she's done.
She's had one drink.
Yeah.
She
So
is shit-faced
I think the
already.
thing fails on a
At least
number
my
of
hiccups
you know,
anyway.
a number of points there. But Die Hard, and that's always a favorite one.
I got one that
Yeah.
I don't think is going to be brought up, but I'll wait till the Die Hard conversation.
Right. So
Yeah.
Die Hard's a Christmas
It's
movie.
important.
It
It's
fits.
not a Christmas
is.
movie. It is not.
It's solidly in
Oh,
there.
my
100%
gosh.
is.
But would you
Yeah.
like to hear the rebuttal?
Well, I guess. Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
another criteria though is, does it have like the Christmas bling is what I like to call it. And I do look the lousiest, most terrible anemic plots on Hallmark and fantastic, wonderful interior and exterior bling, which Die Hard does have. But I am curious to hear. I'm curious to hear the
Would you-
no thing.
Yeah. If
Okay,
it's, and
I do not think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Die Hard is an action movie set at Christmas time.
that's
So
I mean,
that's
sounds
fine.
like
yeah.
Christmas.
I mean, yeah. It sounds like Christmas. Yeah.
try
If
again.
you-
Okay, hang on. All right. So Die Hard's original release date is July 22nd, 1988.
Christmas in July, yeah.
If you're in Antarctica.
Okay. All right. Now look.
No.
Now take a look at the. Okay, so take a look at this movie poster. So, folks, I know, right? It's very riveting to be told about a visual thing on a podcast, but you can look this up on yourself. Google image the Die Hard movie poster. If you saw this poster,
It should be on every tree.
where
Wait, I want to.
if you saw this movie poster, where would you put
Where
that
would-
movie without knowing anything about it? Would you put this in the Christmas section, or would you put this in the action movie section?
I mean, you could, if you wanted to.
I mean, as a
Makes sense.
criteria, though.
We got some feedback
as
going
a-
on.
Yeah, we.
As a criteria, though, I think that would take out a lot of movies
It-
that are
yes.
considered generally Christmas movies. It's a Wonderful Life. Arguably, that could have happened. I could have happened on the 4th of July. That is not. That's not a Christmas dependent plot. It's got a great redemption theme, but the poster is probably what all those guys standing around a big table of money at the end, and
Yeah, well, anyway, it doesn't feature anything Christmas. However, so I want to talk about this because I rewatched Die Hard for this, and I came away, well, first of all, I almost just didn't even finish it because it's very 80s, very machismo,
Oh,
blah, blah, blah,
Love
you
it.
know.
Hold
now
on.
she's getting
Wow.
mad.
No,
So
geez.
anyway,
You just don't like them. I mean,
Do
hold
you have
on.
your emails
You
so we
just
can
don't- you
have
just
all
don't-
the hate
it's-
mail go there?
If you don't like the movie, that's one thing.
Oh,
But
no,
now
but
you're.
hang on for. I'm not finished yet. All right. So I started this and then I almost didn't finish it. And then I get to that amazing scene where he's talking about his wife and he's talking to Al on the ground, his other love interest in the movie. And he's just saying, she's heard me say a million times, I love you, but she's never heard me say, I'm sorry. And the movie itself plays with different themes. It's kind of easy to miss with all of the bullets and blood flying everywhere. But the reason he's on such a tear in this movie is because he's scared about losing his wife.
This sounds like a Hallmark movie
It
already.
does, yeah.
But can we also talk about the insanity of having a giant Christmas party a work Christmas party on Christmas Eve. Can we talk about how crazy that is?
Yeah, it happens. They
No.
just closed a big deal. So they were working in that culture.
Yeah.
They were working through Christmas. They just that was a whole thing at a party. It wasn't just Christmas. It was also Christmas, and they closed the deal before everybody went on holiday. So it was kind of pressure there that they weren't still in the office. They still were super excited.
They had
And
a
instead
live
of just
band.
leaving-
How do you get a live band to
They're-
play a work party on
Money.
Christmas Eve?
Right, I
Yeah,
mean,
it must
yeah, that's
be,
not like-
right?
Oh, hey.
It's like,
I
if
know.
someone pays me enough money, I will leave my family to go play.
And if they're
they call me up,
I
we're
know they were
good, yeah.
chasing a lot of cash back in the
Catering.
80s, but can you imagine?
So I think they had the
And the
party.
amount of cocaine.
I think they had. I
Yeah.
think they were planning this party, but I think it just also because they had more people stayed. They were there because of that event, and they all kind of congregated there because they were working hard to close the deal, and then they were there on that floor, and then they kind of locked the building, right? So it was a very private thing. If you did that other
Right.
times of the year, other offices in that building could have been occupied. It wouldn't have been as clear. So setting it at that time, you actually cleared a building. And then these people who are business people closing a deal in a different country, like in Japan and other countries with different work cultures, that was part of that whole thing. And so they were there working hard. And then it was, oh, your family's here. Yeah, let's give them a place. And so when John McClane was coming, it was this whole idea that family might be there or show up because you're missing that time. And she was the right hand woman there.
And that explains his fear of losing his wife, because the head of the company, he saw that what happened to the head of the company. He knows his wife is second in command and is very noble. She's, he knows that. I think he's just trying to. I realized after that scene, like, that's why he's on such a frenetic tear. I would argue that Die Hard's more of a slasher than a Christmas movie, actually, because he's just, boom, waking him out. He's scared about, it's a love story. It's a love story.
But all that could be a Christmas story, right? I mean, that's the thing.
Well, okay,
I'll
so
counter-
every love
if I can
story.
counter-
Now every Christmas story has a bit of redemption. But
Yeah.
not every redemption story is a Christmas movie.
Right.
Otherwise, The Shawshank Redemption would be a Christmas movie.
But it's
When
not
does
set
it
at
take
Christmas,
place?
though.
Well,
Yeah, see,
but
that's the
it has
problem.
redemption in it.
I think if it was set at
That's
Christmas,
just because it's
right.
in the name.
Okay,
You can't-
Right, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's got
Extrapolating.
yeah.
Right.
So, but and then one of the things that, and this is, I swear this is relevant because we're drinking. And when I was an undergrad, one of the things I did, I worked in restaurants to get through school. And at that time, I think I could probably count on two hands how many times I'd had alcohol. So I had no experience whatsoever with it. And I was at this restaurant, and I'm tasked with making mixed drinks from time to time. I'm like, okay, shot, mixer, stir, here you go. And then people would keep complaining about my drinks not being strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day the bartender says, hey, look, listen, I'm going to handle this for you. She goes, okay, put a little bit of alcohol in, then put your mixer, then put your alcohol on top. Because if you finish it with the alcohol, they're going to think there's more. In fact, you can actually put in less alcohol, and the bar goer will think there's more. And sure enough, it worked. I started getting compliments like, finally, I got my drinks right. I was actually giving them less alcohol, but because I finished it strong, and that's kind of how Die Hard finishes. The Die Hard. It's an action movie. There's a couple of mentions. There's some pivotal moments where they have the Christmas tape where he's able to hide the gun, and but it ends super Christmassy. So
Super
the
Christmassy, I
finishing,
like it. Mhm.
yeah, it does. It
Christmas
ends,
body where he has, ho, ho, I got a gun now, and it's
Well,
got the
it
hat
is.
on.
it's
His
said.
family play, which, he probably shouldn't have done that. I mean, he shouldn't have tipped off the guys that he was there. So if he didn't do that, he
Oh.
could have just got the gun, got the walkie-talkie, and then
Oh yeah,
just went around. So really, he wanted
But
to,
because it was
it was
Christmas
Christmas. He
time.
wanted to show it
it's
then.
at
And he had Christmas
And I-
spirit.
I mean,
And
and
he
it's
was the
an
spirit.
action movie set at Christmas.
And I will say he
yeah,
did have
it
a,
acknowledges.
it's a Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
Right.
No,
he had a really strong redemption arc,
yeah,
family stakes, like everything in
Sure.
a Christmas movie that you would cook in there.
It's like saying
and
Jingle
you
All the
would go,
Way
right.
is in a
I mean, you would
Christmas
just
movie.
put that in, so
Well,
he would have it.
check out the. I'm just saying it takes place at Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change any minds here, and you're definitely not going to change
No,
mine.
we're not.
But I
We're
did
here.
come away with a new appreciation of Die Hard, because I think, oh yeah, it's actually a love story.
Yeah,
He's scared about
That happens,
losing. He's scared about losing his wife. I was kind of bummed though at the end of the movie. After he has like the big embrace with his wife, and so I think we're probably all of age. We probably saw the movie like the first time in the theaters, right? No, not okay. Some of us are young. Okay, so I just I remember like I still remember this. We're watching it and like there's like the huge embrace at the end, and Bruce Willis is just covered in mud and blood and ugh. And this one person in the audience, you could just hear going, "Ew." They're just going, but. Like when he got down at the end and had the climactic meeting with Al, I was like, why didn't he kiss him like that?
Well, that would have been a different movie, maybe.
I don't know.
I've heard arguments that it's like a Hallmark plot, because in the Hallmark Lifetime movie, the woman is the workaholic with the Christmas Eve deadline and winds up getting sent to the podunk town where she meets the guy in the overalls with no visible means of financial support. And then she winds up giving up the big city. But in this case, she actually went to the big city. She's got the really demanding career, and her sort of patriarchal, toxic husband follows her to the big city and supports her career, which is a funny take on it.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, he realizes he's wrong to stick with where he was and be stuck in the old ways. He moves out to LA to be with his wife, and his wife takes back their married name. They have a reconciliation of sorts.
Yeah, nice redemption arc.
Yeah, it is a very nice redemption arc.
So I'm going to put another movie out there that Mary's probably not going to think, but Trading Places. Another one of my favorite.
I actually don't know
movies.
that much about Trading Places.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Yep,
and,
that was a good movie. I just rewatched that recently.
Yeah,
Do you feel like the fact it was set at Christmas had a big part of it?
And the redemption theme also.
Big
was
redemption, the moral story in there, like that all cooked in. And then being set at Christmas did add that consumerism, that greed. I think if you said it other times, it may not have landed as well. But yeah, that one I always think put in there.
I don't know. I have to get back to What a Wonderful Life.
I love that movie.
I don't think that could be set at a different time. I think it has to be set at Christmas.
Merry Christmas Movie House.
I think you could set it at a different time. I think the problem with that, you're right.
Merry He's running through the snow going, Merry Christmas, I'm back. I mean, come on.
It could just be like,
that scene.
Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
You just gave somebody their wings. I mean,
yeah, no, I mean, you have a lot of
Yeah.
elements, but that one, maybe you can.
That's a Christmas movie.
It's a
Fit
quick
it in
rewrite to
there.
make that not a Christmas movie.
I mean,
What's that?
Quick rewrite to make that not a Christmas movie.
Okay,
That's
so
exactly
Die Hard
right.
is a Christmas movie, but It's a
I'm gonna
Wonderful
go
Life.
Home
is it?
Alone also.
Oh, wow. That's
Home
nice.
Alone.
I'm not going to die on
You
that
could-
hill, but I am going to
Yeah.
say, if you're going to be a purist and really a stickler, if it can't be two kinds of genres at the same time,
Yeah.
or if it's not feel good enough, or if it's too violent, which
Right,
I have
right.
never considered an acceptable criteria to rule out a
No,
Christmas
you
movie.
shouldn't.
What
because-
about too
because
sexual?
Christianity and the nativity are so violent that it's like,
Yes.
well, you can't use that as a criteria. But what did you say? Too
Too sexual.
I mean, there's
Yeah, go for it.
Eyes Wide Shut, Christmas movie.
Yep.
There's
I can't even.
Bless your heart.
What are the criteria that makes it a Christmas movie?
Yeah, I've seen
it
that,
takes
and I
place
never.
during Christmas, and there's Christmas decor in.
Be arguing that Halloween is a Christmas movie. I don't know.
I know Halloween is set at Halloween, so yeah. No. But
it's
I was gonna say,
hilarious.
I would say for shifting, maybe unpopular, you can move Home Alone. Like, there's a lot of structural questions in there, like why. I mean,
Oh my God.
I think Home Alone is
didn't
very
need-
obviously a Christmas movie.
No, it could be Thanksgiving, very
Okay,
easy.
listen.
People
Yeah.
travel for
That-
Thanksgiving.
I'm so glad
People
you
go.
said that.
Yeah, it's
Listen, Mary,
Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that Home Alone is, but Die Hard is not.
Right.
Because
yeah,
I don't think you can have it both
that's
ways.
right.
Because
Preach it.
Home Alone,
I can have it any way I want.
Home Alone is like Die Hard for kids.
Yeah.
Home Alone is
Oh, yeah.
so violent.
Super
It's
violent.
so-
No,
he's
I
an
didn't.
insufferable brat, and
Yes.
he like sticks nails in their feet and like third-degree burns and a blowtorch on the head.
He
and all
could have
that
killed
stuff.
every
They
one
could've-
of them.
They probably did die. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I think
they're
the
like
myth- I
ghosts.
think-
They're stalkers, right? They're like an incompetent
I think
Jason.
the Mythbusters did a whole thing
Yeah.
about what would
Yeah.
be the injuries of all those
Yeah,
things.
they all were
Oh, they
fatal.
100%
Yeah, they all were
dead.
fatal, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever hear that?
crippled.
Or the internet rumor, or no, not rumor, but it's not a real thing, but people saying that maybe Kevin McAllister is actually grew up to be Jigsaw from the
I
saucer.
did see something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
The ages wouldn't be right at all, but I thought that was hilarious.
What about-
I'm just going to swing back to the
Kurt Russell? Okay.
because
we can always swing back to Kurt Russell.
We can always swing back to Kurt.
We're talking
But,
about
the
that
ending,
dreamy beard.
I mean, you had the ending of The Thing. They're out there in the frigid cold, and then in
Oh, I love this movie.
Kurt Russell's filmography, was in the Christmas Chronicles. So he became Santa Claus.
What is this?
that
So
one.
can you
Love
actually
Christmas
make the line between The Thing and Christmas Chronicles, where he was now abandoned in this cold weather environment, taken in and became
That's
Santa
his origin
Claus?
story.
Is this
And so
pre or post
that is
Tim Allen?
now, I just saw that somewhere, and I was like, you know what? That's Santa Claus's origin story. He's
I
not
like
the
it,
Thing;
Brennan.
he became
Maybe-
Santa Claus. The Thing is
Goldie
Santa
Hawn.
Claus. So
Mrs.
Goldie
Claus.
Hawn as Mrs. Claus. You've got your redemption theme right
I,
There
there.
it is.
I love it. Yeah. Oh, can we
Love
also?
saves the day.
where's
Like-
Child's at? He's got to get in there.
Okay, so I want to swing back to Die Hard for a second, not to debate it whether it's a Christmas movie because it's not, but we can talk about.
Wow.
It is.
I love
This is
Die
almost
Hard.
as-
I love Christmas. I love Die Hard. It's just not a Christmas movie. Anyway. Oh yes, please, thank you. Actually, after I
That's
finish
nice.
the world's second
With
strongest
this nice
beer,
candy cane ale, if you remember
Okay.
that Gremlin episode.
but Hans Gruber says he's an exceptional thief. He is a terrible thief.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably possibly the worst thief.
He did a good job. I mean, he got in there.
He got in there. Why did he wait till Christmas Day? Why didn't he wait till they're
We
all
needed
gone?
the building empty. I mean, there was a whole. That's
Why
why the
didn't he-
heist couldn't happen. You had to have the building empty.
But-
you had
but
to have
there were
people
people in there.
No, but he needed.
Needed hot
And they
bread.
were
needed
drunk, and they
hostages.
were like,
He needed the hostages because that was part of it, that they were going to blow the roof.
Yeah.
And they think he died in that explosion, but then got out through drove away. And so that was a whole setup. So you had to do it with the people.
I
And not
understand.
a lot of people. You couldn't have a whole building full of people because then you would have more than one John McClane hero. You needed
Yeah.
the building pretty much empty. One security guard maybe watching the door because there's still some people in the building. So that's where, because probably that guy would go home.
Right.
And you would just not have any security. You just lock up the gates and everything. So really, you had to have this whole thing where you had to have a holiday where you would have a party. Mm-hmm. You would have the celebration to keep everyone there.
Right.
And then have the heist happen. So really, it was and then you also have we've learned from other movies like Gremlins, the security during holidays seems to be drunk or a little lax.
A little bit.
So when the cop came with the suit and tried to do things, he did everything that Hans wanted him to do because he probably had a little at the at the station and showed up pretty
Had a
confident.
little
Yeah.
punch.
I just feel
I mean,
like
Had the
Al was
world's
very,
second strongest beer.
Yeah, Al was
Right.
really more on top of it. Al should have been in charge because
Yeah.
Hans Gruber would have got stopped a lot
movie would
sooner.
have been
So
like 10 minutes
right,
long.
right.
Oh, also Al was so fired after this movie.
Well,
He is
yeah,
so
yeah.
100% fired.
Well, then there's a
going
theory
over
about
his
that.
yeah,
He
going,
went.
going
that's
over
where,
his boss. Yeah.
That's where he went to. Was it the
Yeah.
whole theory? That's where Family Matters comes in.
Oh, I haven't
Like
heard
so, he
this.
goes.
What's
He
that?
loses because he shoots another person.
Right.
And then he kind of goes psychotic, and then he winds up in a mental institution where he's
Albus?
haunted. Yeah, he's haunted
That's
by
horrible.
Urkel. Urkel is the kid that he killed originally. And so he kind of loses it. And so he's being haunted by this figure who always comes out and he goes, "Did I do that?" It's kind of this whole thing, his whole life. And so this whole story of how in his city. And so they went through. You look it up. I'll put the show
Is
notes
there
in.
like a website for really obscure, random stories?
YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah,
As you
that
guys
is
noted, I
YouTube.
do research.
This is the best
It's,
thing. I love it. I love
Okay,
it. I love this.
Yeah.
I want to say, I think the whole debate about whether something is a Christmas movie or not,
Right.
it's all how you define it. It's all my definition. And I think Christmas movies are that way. If you watch a movie and you feel like it's Christmas, it's very subjective.
Yeah.
And I think it should be subjective.
I think
No, I
mean-
love it. Well, Ebenezer Scrooge said, "You keep Christmas in your way, and I'll keep it in mine." Yeah. If someone thinks Die Hard's a Christmas movie, absolutely. Go for
Unless
it.
they talk to you.
Unless they talk to me.
I think
Well, they won't be able
having-
to convince me, but if they think it's a Christmas movie,
Tamara,
absolutely. Go
actually,
for
I
it.
think that
Yeah.
you actually secretly agree, and you're arguing about
No.
it because you keep it alive, you keep it fresh, and then you
I
get,
do
then you
keep
go,
it-
and then you go.
See?
I watched Die Hard just to make sure,
I
so
love
you
Die
go.
And it
Hard.
wasn't the Christmas
That's right,
season,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching it in
When do
preparation
you
for
watch?
this
When
podcast.
do you watch it? Usually in the winter, probably, right?
When's I actually can't remember the last time I watched Die Hard, honestly. I don't really watch live action movies.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say it didn't sound like she was really like she went out of her way to watch it for this
Oh,
episode.
okay.
yeah, I watched it
Super
for this
into the
episode.
He-Man
I know.
shoot 'em up things.
I'm a huge fan of Bruce Willis's abs in Die Hard.
Really? I didn't even know
Amazing
he
abs. Yeah.
I didn't know he had
He
abs.
has a great sense of humor.
He did in this movie.
And he does have nice abs, and they were on display.
They were washboard. And can we talk
when
about
the
Hans Gruber
I
and the
was-
sexual chemistry between Hans Gruber and John McClane's wife, Holly? That was there was a couple of times Holly was giving Hans the look, and I thought, John, if you don't kill all those guys in enough time, you're gonna lose her, man. I'm telling you.
All right.
Yeah.
How about
Okay.
the...
I am gonna say that when the topic of for this podcast came up, and I started going down my own rabbit hole of what constitutes a Christmas movie, and I started running like lightning rounds in my head and talking about it too much until people got uncomfortable looks on their faces and things like that. But I was like, okay, criteria, let's do this. And I was like, It's a Wonderful Life. No, it's not Christmas dependent. I love it. Even A Christmas Carol, if you take a Christmas out of that those ghosts could have visited anytime, any holiday.
Yeah.
They don't have to be Christmas ghosts.
Yeah. You got the
that
redemption.
was
The
another-
redemption arc though holds a little bit, right?
Redemption arc.
So that's
Okay,
what
time
saves
out,
it.
time
I think.
out.
Sure. I'm just
Yeah,
you could
can-
with
right,
some
that's right,
rewrites.
that's right.
It doesn't
I
have
wish
Yeah.
you
it's
could
not
see
Christmas
Mary's
dependent.
face.
Yeah.
Now I have
I
three
completely
examples
agree
of
with you.
each.
That's the great
I
part.
have, so listen, I have 3 examples of each. Not Christmas dependent.
Oh my God.
It's a Wonderful Life, A
Mhm.
Christmas
Hilarious.
Carol.
I got it.
White Christmas could totally have happened on Thanksgiving. They didn't have to save the generals in on Christmas.
Yeah.
But the ones that are like indisputably Christmas dependent plots, Miracle on 34th Street, all
Yeah.
about Christmas, and Santa and all that. Elf, absolutely,
Elf, yeah.
completely about Christmas from
Got
start
it.
to finish.
Mhm.
And A Charlie Brown Christmas, but
Charlie
also
Brown Christmas.
Christmas special,
Yeah.
completely 100%
Yeah.
Christmas.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
dependent.
Reindeer.
Santa's sleigh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Krampus.
Yeah.
Krampus, I was going to say.
Yeah,
Krampus,
that's
so-
a good-
yes.
yeah.
Absolutely, a Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These movies are.
Indisputable.
Silent Night, Deadly
Indisputable.
Night
Oh
is
my
a
God, I
Christmas
love those
movie.
movies.
Yeah,
Garbage
absolutely.
Day.
I'm just
I
saying.
gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go back
Right.
though. I can't let.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life is the Christmas.
It is
Oh,
absolutely.
I mean, it's on my list, but I can make it if Mary's going to make her argument.
A
I can go up
Christmas
against
Carol
it.
is not a Christmas
That's
movie.
exactly what I'm
Right,
saying. Yeah.
right.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
it's just like you said, though, Georgia, it's completely subjective. So for me, I love it. I can't go, I watch it actually at all kinds of year because I am a practicing Christmasist. You can just give
She
me a
is.
blue pen.
Practices.
I can make some
What,
magents. and
what
it
is that,
doesn't have-
Kat?
It's
A
a Chris-
Christmases?
Yeah. So I realized that I had accidentally.
You glazed
kind of
over that one so
unintentionally-
much.
I kind of created my own spiritual practice because most religions I can't really connect with, but
Right.
as I reflected on Christmas spirit
Mhm.
and the elements that come up in Christmas books and movies and other content,
right.
it like highlights the highest form of human behavior. It's generosity, sharing, forgiveness,
Capitalism.
kindness. No, not capitalism. That's not the spirit of Christmas. That's kind of the bottom line of Christmas. But you know. So as a matter of fact, get this. So I wrote this small book, right? And it's the 8 tenets of Christmasism because I figured, well, if like Catholics, which I am a recovering Catholic, and it's like, well, if you guys can have commandments, then I need to have something cool. So I have the 8 tenets of Christmasism. And in this book, okay, the 4th tenet, this is relevant. I'm bringing it back around. The 4th tenet of Christmasism is forgiveness, laying down of arms, acceptance, and redemption. And one of my examples in the book is Ebenezer Scrooge, John McClane, and other popular fictional symbols.
Yes.
Wait a second.
Yes.
That was written
Yes.
in a book, so it has to be true.
So it has to be true.
Yes, that's
It was
for
written
it.
down.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
So
French.
how long have you been a
Christmasist?
Christmasist? Yes.
That's a
Yeah,
hard one to say.
I have been a practitioner of Christmasism for almost 11 years.
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
go
the
ahead.
year that I decided that since humans really are at our best behavior in the Christmas season, that I don't know why we think we should stop celebrating Christmas because things aren't going well. So I think anything that we can do to try to clean up our behavior, I am all for. But of course, that was before the wheels came off and the dumpster fire. You know,
I was going to
Truly-
ask, how
but-
does Christmas overlay with like Festivus?
For the rest of us?
Oh, I like
Is
that.
there any
rest of us,
overlap? It
yes.
feels like there's some
Well-
overlapping kind of ideals.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Christmasism is open to anything that embraces the spirit of Christmas. And for me, that is absolutely inclusive of humor.
Okay.
And I
Nice.
think,
Not taking yourself too
Festivus-
serious.
right. So we celebrate any holiday that has some overlay with Christmasism in Snowglobia, my virtual nation. And so we do celebrate Festivus. I just was recommending to someone right before I came on here that they get their airing of grievances in order because that's coming
Right,
up
that's
on
right.
Tuesday.
That's right.
It's day after tomorrow. So, you know, get your poll out and all that.
It's already
That's
ready.
right.
And
Yeah.
Georgia,
Mary,
So
you guys
like-
are ready for this
Mary
one?
and Die Hard. She's going to be
Awesome.
airing agreements.
Ramadan, Hanukkah,
Yeah.
Kwanzaa,
Kwanzaa,
those have overlapping tenets for sure.
Nice.
So, you know, I'm super cool with all of those things.
So basically, that's what you do is bring Christmas for the whole year.
Yeah, so I try to practice the spirit of Christmas every day.
Oh, sure.
I have jingle bells on my rearview mirror so that when I want to road rage on somebody's ass, I will be like just like jingling the bells.
Do you ever
And
wrap
being
your
like-
finger in like red yarn and give them the middle finger? So it's like a
Red,
candy
red
cane?
and white.
Oh,
You
that
need red
sounds
and white,
amazing.
like
Put a
candy
ribbon on it.
cane.
Just I'll be like I'll
Yeah.
unleash a stream of expletives and then my jingle bells will ring and remind me and I'll be like, right, okay,
Christmas
go
in
in
a glass.
peace, my brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
do. I really like that. I like that thought.
I'll have to
About-
I'll lend you my book.
Yeah,
Awesome, that'd be
I
great.
really
We'll love
like
it.
that
We-
because I think it's so easy to get to your point, Nick. It's so easy to fall into the expectations and the capitalism and feeling like you're living up to these expectations. And I think that really comes out at Christmas time. And I do like focusing on those things about Christmas that we should be focusing on.
Wasn't like this whole holiday season started because it was a really depressing time for people where it was cold, people were dying,
Less sun
and you just had to have a reason to get around together and
Well,
to
yeah.
and
make
rituals.
yourselves happy by the company that you're with.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you all here with us.
Absolutely.
Man, turn
That's
that one
of
around.
the tenets.
Yay.
That's one
I
of
love
the
it.
tenets.
Thank
Well,
you.
hot
The
damn.
third tenet is gathering with loved ones. You know, to your point though, Nick, I mean, the Christmas as it is today is like this ridiculous mashup of things. It's like pagan rituals and it's
Religious. yeah.
ancient agricultural festival of Yule and it's like whatever Prince
right.
Albert brought in to Queen Victoria and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said Prince Albert.
Oh boy. Sheesh.
Let him out. Yeah. Yeah.
I've also had the second
Forgiveness.
strongest beer, so
Yeah.
There you go.
but I'm chasing it with a non-alcoholic beer, so it's like
And a
makes it
candy
the same.
cane stout.
Oh, and a candy cane stout.
That's like
which
Christmas
is,
in a can.
It is. It is absolutely
chased mine
delicious.
with some whiskey and some White Claw.
I know that's.
Oh my!
Hey, I have a few things.
99.
The topic of Die Hard. I have a few things I want
Back
to
to
read
Die
into the
Hard.
record
Oh,
that
please.
I found when I was researching, which
Oh.
I found hilarious. Okay, so the first one is somebody posted, Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie because it occurs on Christmas. It's a Christmas movie because it's about a social obligation with a family member that you didn't want to participate in, but spirals more and more into an unending nightmare. I thought
Yeah,
that was
that's
That might be the most convincing argument
That
that
is,
I've heard
um,
for yeah.
There we are.
There it is.
The end of the
You
episode.
got Mary. She's done. That's a wrap.
Okay, no, but I have.
Think we'll start
Mary's
you
gonna
do
rebuttal.
yours,
Here it
and
is.
I have a rebuttal as well. So go
Uh-oh.
ahead.
You have
Yeah.
some. Okay.
What is this?
I-
This is
I-
like
Yeah. Oh, we're
it's
in
like,
it.
it's like a rap battle
Yeah.
here
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
we're gonna
Die
get into
Hard
it.
Listen,
debate.
yeah,
number.
that's right.
Okay, so Kat, what's the next one?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Are you
now
rebuting
somebody
that one?
actually-
Is that point for Kat? We
Yeah.
give the
You want
win.
to? You want to?
Absolutely. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas. It's the season of miracles.
Is that your rebuttal point?
Oh, my rebuttal. Okay, so
Happening?
okay, this is another person who thinks that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Okay, bring it on. Let's have it. Do it.
Listen very carefully. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
That's not fair. He has dementia.
He didn't then.
It's a goddamn a Bruce Willis movie.
That's because he wants it to be a Bruce Willis
So
movie.
he's
That's
being droll.
Yeah, he's
being droll.
he's-
Just to the point of, is it a Christmas movie or an action movie? It's like, well, it can be both, Bruce.
yeah.
can
Well, he
be.
actually
It
he
can
said
be.
it's not an action movie either. It's a Bruce Willis movie. I mean, he's a brand.
Take his,
He's a
should take
brand,
his
so that's he's
residuals and-
disqualified out of this conversation.
Yeah.
That's what I was
He is
Macaulay
branding
Culkin.
himself.
He said that Die Hard wasn't because Home Alone is, but like as we said, Home Alone's an action movie essentially, violent.
No,
And you could
Home
pull-
Alone's definitely a Christmas
And you
movie.
could pull it out of the Christmas season.
But you can pull it out. It doesn't have to be on Christmas.
It doesn't.
But it's
Parents leave their kids
a
at home
movie-
all the time.
a movie that
Yes,
has
exactly.
And did he redeem himself? Because in part 2, he was still a brat.
a movie. Oh no, he became Jigsaw. So I
Let's-
mean, he never
hold
learned
on.
anything. So
I see we're
Okay.
calling him a brat, but like those parents are trash. They have left
Yeah.
this child alone.
Well, did you hear
multiple times?
the uncle was in cahoots with the what do they call the wet bandits?
He
Yeah.
actually threw.
Right, yeah,
He
yeah.
actually threw away his plane.
That's right.
ticket.
Yeah, he was actually the
wow.
villain in the whole thing. That he actually
I
wanted
mean-
him left there so that, and he wanted to split the money because he was kind of poor. Like they made comment
I'm
of that,
actually-
and they were going to actually do that. So really, it was that was a heist job, but they were just bad.
I'm surprised, honestly, Mary, because I really can't. I have a hard time getting through Home Alone because it's a kind of a bummer that family is so mean to each other. I love
Yeah,
the house,
they are, yeah,
and it's got
yeah,
great bling, but the house gets trashed while
does.
these people are
Again-
all going at it together.
well, like going back to family members who make things weird for everyone.
Well, I don't know why.
That's also very much in the spirit of Christmas.
My other issue was that they
Yeah.
decorated all that. They put all the decoration, all that bling up, but they were leaving for a week or 2
It's
weeks.
so weird.
So I don't
I know.
understand why
I
they even
know.
decorate it. I mean, that's the whole thing. They
Right.
forced Halloween. They forced
Forced
because it
Halloween.
could be Halloween. They could have decorated for Halloween, went on a trip, and then he got
Well,
left
Halloween
behind.
would
So
have made it
you know.
such a different movie.
I know, gone
Whoa.
so far off the rails, right?
Well, I mean, honestly, yeah. The only relatable part of Home Alone for me is when he gets a lovely cheese pizza all to himself, because I
Oh,
also
yeah.
am from a
That
large
is nice,
family, and
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I don't get to have. Yeah,
How many brothers and sisters do you have, Kat?
I have 5 of each,
Oh,
Wow.
so I'm the
Wow.
youngest.
Damn.
Yeah,
You're the youngest of
Yeah.
11 children.
11. Yeah,
So
Jeez.
you're like in
You
the
were
Home
at the
Alone
bottom.
family, right?
You were the
Okay.
Macaulay Culkin of your family.
yeah.
How many times were
I
you
see.
left home alone? Did your family forget you? Like,
Are you kidding? I would have paid to be home alone. That's
Yeah,
the
see?
opposite of my experience.
All right, I want to touch on a few
Oh, yeah.
solid, probably non-debatable, but there's some of the science in them. I have
Oh,
on the
good.
ice way is Frosty the snowman.
wait, what
And-
did you say before that? What did you start off with?
That they're Christmas movies.
Oh, okay.
Solid Christmas. Frosty the Snowman. I think that's a solid Christmas movie. It could happen some
I
other
don't
time in
know.
a winter.
I feel like
Yeah, it could
It's
happen.
kind of a winter movie.
Yeah, I guess it's like the thing,
Or
right?
it could have taken place in Antarctica at other times.
But it
of the
did
year.
take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I guess these are
there.
winter. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe I just got winter movies because I got Jack Frost here too. So maybe I'll back off of that. But
You
the
know-
science is interesting. A lot of handwavium because Frosty. So Frosty gets the silk hat and he comes to life.
Right.
And then in the animated feature, the magician is actually billed as a villain, but really the kid stole his hat.
No, they did not.
The hat blew
Oh,
off,
yeah.
and he has the hat.
It's the finder's keeper's
No,
rule.
come on.
That is
not
exactly
the
how
rule.
it is.
No, you come back
If
and
you
go,
lose your hat and
All
I'm
right,
driving
that's-
down the street and I'm like, oh, that's a nice
Yeah.
hat, and I pick it up, that's my
no,
hat.
you drop your car keys,
You
someone
try to
picks them up,
take
and they
it.
start your car and drive off. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, finders keepers.
That's
Yeah,
like
just keep
that-
it.
that's from an episode of
man.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Oh, is
right?
it? I watched that
there
show,
was,
yeah.
there was like something that flew away, and
Yeah.
she immediately picks it up, like, hey, wait a second, that fell out of
Yeah.
her hand. That's not yours anymore.
It's mine
No,
now.
no, that's
It's
not it.
exactly how it is.
But he wasn't. I think he had some right to get his hat back and
Absolutely.
get that back. So
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on record. And then Jack Frost, who was just
Wait, which
nice.
Jack Frost are we talking about?
The
Jack.
Michael Keaton one.
Or
I was just
the
talking about
horror
the-
movie
the horror
Jack
movie.
Frost?
Jack Frost. All of those entities have the same biology, particularly.
Well, I just
Probably.
wanted to make sure which one we were talking
Yeah, we
about.
can talk any of them. I'm
Like,
talking more
the
biology.
serial killer one.
Yeah. He was a human, right? He
Yes.
was, right. I'm talking about the embodiment of frost, ice, water turning into ice.
Are you talking about the Michael Keaton movie?
I'm talking just the actual legend of Jack Frost.
Oh, just the legend.
Right,
Is there
right,
an
right.
there's an
Right.
animated.
There's an
right?
animated one also
Right.
where he's just ice, like he's an ice person, like Frosty. And it's kind of the question is, how would you get to an ice person? because when you form water into crystalline ice, it actually is destructive to cells. It's something that in my line of work, my research, we try to create vitreous ice, and there's a whole process to do that. So
What's vitreous?
vitreous ice is glass-like ice, so it's non-crystalline. So when we freeze cells quickly, you remove heat so fast, about 10,000 degrees per second, that you form not crystalline ice, but you form a different phase of ice, which is called vitreous ice or glassy ice.
So do you think Jack Frost was glassy ice?
I mean, that he would have to be. Or, you know, in that magician's hat, the reason he wanted it back so badly was because I think it was nanomachines and AI. So you had that there. That what I was getting as an AI hat. But this would be this would be like an Iron Man suit hat where it's just nanoparticles. You're laughing. But I mean, Frosty, let me think of Frosty. Let's focus on Frosty. He had no skeleton. He had no structure to make sound or throat. He had nothing. So he's an embodiment. That's just a snowman. The hat lands. The nanoparticles then infiltrate. And then he resets every time, like a bad computer, like "Happy birthday." I'm thinking.
I also don't know how he does
I
half
was
the
going to
thing.
say, I think he's an extremophile.
That's right. Yes, I told you it would come up. Look, I did my job.
And Georgia's plugging it in so many
Oh, I
holes.
love it.
It's a word.
Every hole we can get in, George is like, extremophile.
It's another
Yeah.
really great Christmas movie. Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever.
With Aubrey Plaza?
Oh, the grumpy cat thing.
I love that movie.
Never
so
seen it.
Yeah.
So hard.
I
just
I've
know
never
that-
seen it.
I've never seen it either.
Never seen that one.
Oh, it's
Wow.
it's such a it's
Didn't
Is
that
that
cat
like
die?
a number one?
yeah. Rest in peace, Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy
yeah,
cat.
Grumpy Cat. R.I.P. Yeah, that's a bummer. But we have this, and it's great because Grumpy Cat spends like 90% of the movie just like in a cat bed sleeping, you know, and Aubrey Plaza's voiceover of that. So like the cat is clearly just
Being a cat.
just chilling.
So it's
So
really-
it's like
yeah.
the real life Garfield.
Yeah.
No, nothing like that. No, it's dumb as all get out. I love it so much.
Now, George and I, we watched a really interesting movie, Dead End, and it's a horror movie. I think it billed as a horror movie or a
But
thriller, maybe. And
I think it
it
was billed
really
as a
good.
Christmas
Yeah.
movie, though.
And it was billed as a Christmas movie. It comes up on lists as Christmas movies. And so on Christmas Eve, they're driving to the mother-in-law's house. The husband's driving. And then it's this whole scene where they take a different route.
Well, you
and
don't
then-
wanna spoil
Yeah, I'm not going to
things.
spoil it. I don't know how old it is, but I'm not going to spoil it because it's a really
You
good
can
twist
tell me
at the
now.
end.
I've had this world's second
Yeah,
strongest beer. I
it's
probably
like
won't
a
remember. So
Mind
okay.
eraser.
Yeah.
And they drive down this.
Get my little bell.
They drive down this road and they're lost on this road. And then as they go, parts of the family are getting taken and killed.
Oh wow.
And it's very interesting. Yeah. But and we watched it and at the end, I was like, was that really a Christmas movie? But then after some thought, I think it had to be set at Christmas because that's why they were trying to get there. Any other holiday, you were just like, let's go back home. Like we have to get there at this day. It had a redemption arc because it did have that at the end. It was interesting. It had the kind of the moral buildup. So it had all these elements in here that Kat, you described. I had a similar list and I started playing with that. And it really fits. We talked about it. It's good. If you haven't seen Dead End, check it out.
It's good in a strange way.
Yeah.
There's part of the movie, like, I'm watching and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Do I like this movie? But when it's all over, I'm still thinking about it, and we're still talking about it. So that's just a sign
okay.
of a good movie.
Very-
That is a sign of a good movie.
Very
Yeah.
David Lynchian. I think it has that kind of that feel, that atmospheric. It's not. All right.
not to
it's
that
not,
level.
It's not his level,
it's not
but
to that level.
it's in
but
that
the main
feel, right?
character is a Twin Peaks cast member, and I can't remember his name, and I'm
we'll
sorry.
put it in the show notes.
Ray Wise?
It's the
It's
dad.
Lana or Lauren's dad.
Yeah, the dad.
Ray Wise.
Oh, okay.
Did you see Dead End?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been years and years, but I had to look it up.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Dead End. I was
Yeah.
telling somebody that I was going to be having this discussion
Georgia.
about Die Hard, and this person who's in our weekly silent writing group, he said, McClane basically spends the whole movie hiding from Alan Rickman in a building, so basically it's a Harry Potter movie, which that's the only person I have ever heard make that point. So I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace.
And
Alan
Harry
Rickman.
Potter is
Yeah.
not a Christmas movie. set at
It does
Christmas
have
time.
fantastic bling. That
You're
yeah,
right,
I
it
don't think
does,
Harry
but
Potter's
no, it's not even close. Yeah.
That's like
the
okay.
Great Hall with the
Yeah,
oh,
it has
yeah.
a
It
great
has some
Christmas
real-
scene, but it's not a
very
Christmas
twinkly.
movie. Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
absolutely not.
Well, and then it was funny because we try to watch Christmas movies
Yeah.
around Christmas time, and we're
Yeah.
trying to be diplomatic and give our kids a chance to
Oh.
put in their suggestions. So we write down on a piece of paper, and then we pick them out. And what was the movie?
Was that Daddy's Home with
And it was like it was set in the summer, but then there's one scene that is
Yeah.
like Christmas in July.
because it's
or
like
something.
it's like they have like they're separated, the mom and dad, and then the wife is remarried. Is it Will Ferrell and
Yeah.
John Cena?
No, it's not John Cena. It's like Will Ferrell and Matt Damon.
Maybe,
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
Damon, yeah,
Yeah.
right. John Cena is Matt Damon's like, yeah. There's a whole thing. I think he comes. Maybe
I
not.
think he's in the. There's a
part
couple
two,
of
yeah.
the movies, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like we watched this thing, and I was like, well, this isn't Christmas movie at all. And then because the Matt Damon character wants to he didn't get to do Christmas because he was in jail, I think. He then plans this big Christmas day, and so there's like a scene of Christmas of him planning that, and it was like, oh,
And
this
we're
doesn't
like,
count.
okay,
this
we
is
gotta
not,
make
yeah,
more
right. It was
We
like,
gotta make some more
this fails.
rules for this Christmas movie
what-
thing.
Unless Anna and the Apocalypse, like Christmas musical, zombie Christmas musical. Have you
I
guys
have
seen
heard
that?
of
I,
that one.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah,
I
it's really
haven't
good.
heard of that one.
We
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
We did.
But
We
you know, I
did?
think for
No,
me,
I've seen it, yeah.
I think for me though, like when you guys are talking about Harry, because I agree, I don't think Harry Potter is a Christmas movie either.
Oh no, absolutely.
But by those rules, I feel like Harry Potter and Die Hard share like the same things.
No.
Like, yeah.
No. No.
Except it's
No,
even
this was one
worse
of those
because
Yeah.
Die Hard,
genre
Die
Yeah,
Hard
right.
came out in July.
Yeah.
You know, and so
But a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
keep
Christmas
pointing
movies
to
don't
right.
come out. And
Right, they don't have to come out at Christmas time to be a Christmas movie. Like I think that's you're
That's
trying to add some
that
another
is
rule
an
there,
interesting point.
but you don't. I mean, because
That is- I
that's
think
all
it's
based
an-
on money,
I
and when
think-
you make money on a movie
I
is in the
think-
yeah,
summer.
you leave
Put
it
a
to
Christmas-
Hollywood
Yeah.
to determine what
movie,
Christmas
yeah, July.
is.
Yeah,
And then by
in
the time
the 80s, in the
Christmas
80s
comes
when
around,
Christmas
it'll be
in
on
July was not a
DVD.
thing.
Like by the time Christmas comes around,
Yeah.
it's on VHS
right.
DVD.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's why they add it like that far in advance.
So
Well,
then
I-
every summer
I think-
blockbuster would be a Christmas movie by
I mean,
that
they
point.
want it,
No, that's not- you're
they
trying
want it
to-
to
yeah.
be out around that time so you can
I
have it
think-
at home so you can watch it with your family.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think it's an unintentional Christmas movie. I think Christmas just happened to be in Die Hard, and I think enough people are watching it and then
But I
picking
think you
up
needed
on
Christmas to do the
that, and
heist.
it becomes like people's favorite
you had to
Christmas
have
movie.
Christmas
but I
to
do
do the
not
heist.
think it was intended for a Christmas
I think
movie.
the writers who wrote it, who haven't come forward, are just Bruce Willis, who was the action star, making a brand for himself to go, this is a Bruce Willis movie. Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah.
Bruce Willis, who didn't write
That's
the
right.
film,
I
it's
think
a
the
Bruce
writers,
Willis movie.
when they were going through their plot and their plot
Yeah.
holes,
Uh-huh.
they purposely made that movie at Christmas time.
But they didn't think it
And
was
they
going to
did
be
it.
a Christmas like
They don't know. How do you know? I mean,
That's no, it's actually one of the writers is on record, or possibly the writer is on record saying he did write it to be a Christmas movie.
Well, there you go. There
So-
you go.
Oh,
Okay.
and one more thing about Die Hard. It's not related to Christmas, but I love this thing about Die Hard is the undershirt. How cool is the undershirt as a metaphor? I do. I love it.
This is like an abs adjacent.
I know, right.
But
I'm not
like,
sure what's
he's-
going
I know,
on.
I
in
don't
this
either.
episode.
So,
Did I
Like,
drink
rabbit
too
hole
much?
do you guys remember? Like
After
he starts
dark.
off in the movie. At first, he starts off with a white, pristine undershirt, making fists with your toes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think legs up the wall or legs up the chair personally is better for
what
recovering
the
from
heck
a
are you
flight.
talking about?
Anyway, remember the reason
I know
why
why he was barefoot.
the
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
why he was barefoot is the guy told
He had
him
to be
make,
barefoot, so that was a plot
make
device
make
there.
fists
Yep,
with your
that's right.
toes, and I
Yeah.
thought, well,
I thought
legs
Quentin Tarantino was involved, but you're right.
yeah, right. So exactly, he might have well been. But like as the movie goes on, it gets progressively dirtier, and by the end, like the trappings are just like his straight and narrow, my way or the highway way is ended. Like
He's gotta
the
just
shirt is
go
completely
with it.
gone
You just
at
go
that point.
with it.
Yeah, yeah. I love that as a metaphor,
the metaphor.
for how John McClane has changed throughout the course of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
His
Mary-
redemption
My
arc.
great, I have
Yeah.
one great regret about Die Hard, that they have a hugely pregnant woman front her,
Yeah.
and they have Argyle in the parking garage. If they had just had her have to try to go like give birth in a garage parking spot, it would be so open and shut Christmas movie. It's so like Mary
That's because
in
it's
the
not a Christmas
manger.
movie.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, but
They might have cut that out in the editing floor. They might have had an
It's a
edit
shame
scene.
that never happened
But the
because
problem is, if she gave
They had it
birth,
right there.
then she would have to leave. And Argyle, who waited to bust out until the end. I mean, there's a lot of little flaws in there where this could have been shut down a lot sooner. As Georgia said, it would have been a 10-minute movie if you fix all the plot holes.
oh my gosh, this movie
Yeah.
would never ever happen.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the other cool thing about Die Hard is all of the.
I really like
like
Die Hard. It sounds like
I
I
do.
mean,
I
it to be
do
a
like
Christmas
it.
movie.
Bruce
You
Willis
started
is
off
X.
really hard about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
do.
I did. You came out like I didn't even
I
finish
don't
it.
know. Not a Christmas
I hate
movie.
Bruce Willis.
His abs. If he didn't have nice abs, I would have been like, I didn't watch that movie.
No, but you can like
stopped
you
watching
can
when
like
he
a
put the
movie and
shirt
not think
on.
it's a Christmas movie,
That is,
right?
that is so
Yeah.
true.
I
I
stopped
like it a
watching
lot.
the movie when he put the
We
shirt
want
on.
to hear the one more point that Mary has about.
Now, how much he loves Die Hard? Yes.
Yeah,
so-
I do like it. So we're talking like 1988. So you don't have black protagonists like as the action star, but you have Argyle. He's he's driving the limo. This guy, Christmas Eve, he just has nothing else to do but hang out in that limo and hang out with like man, oh man, that
He's
is
so
the most.
cheery about it.
That's the world's most dedicated limo driver, right? Can you imagine anyone
that-
sticking around
yeah.
that long for you? Really?
That is one thing I did notice, though.
Yeah.
It's classic in action movies
Mm-hmm.
that the black character goes first, and horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, you have the safecracker, Argyle,
Yeah.
and Al. And
Yeah.
I was especially waiting for the safecracker to go down in a hail of bullets or
Right.
blow
But
up.
he
Instead,
doesn't.
All three of them make it through the credits.
But don't.
it's
Well,
just the white guys who take it in the face and get hoed on and know all that stuff.
Well, the white
is
foreign,
yeah, the Germans.
the
But-
the immigrants.
But hey,
you're right
let's-
about that.
Hey,
Damn it, you're
but-
right.
Let's also talk about rest in peace, Agent Johnson. I thought he was unfairly killed. He was awesome. He was amazing. Not the other Agent Johnson. Who cares about him? But the other guy. Remember, he had such a dry wit when he
Yeah.
ended up getting wiped out in the helicopter crash.
Right,
But
yeah.
I thought that was a wrong note for me. I was waiting for them to survive the helicopter crash and.
I'm gonna circle
and
back though real quick.
and like maybe like they would start in
And
their
Returns?
own in their own
Yes, Batman Returns.
in their own action movie series.
But the idea that a limo driver wouldn't wait around,
That's their
they're
job.
getting paid.
Yeah, they are.
Like it's
Okay.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
going
so.
to wait for money.
Right. He was
If I
waiting
just
for the
have to
call.
sit somewhere.
Boy,
Right.
he was really gonna wait. Yeah,
I'm just gonna sit there.
He's having
I'm
a
getting
good
paid.
time.
And the time
He had a
frame.
very relaxing evening down there.
And the
He
time
was
frame
like,
was like hours. It wasn't. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't get a good picture of
Surely.
that time frame, but it wasn't like that. He didn't wait like days down there.
I want to
eating
have someone
Twinkies.
that dedicated on my side.
getting
If
paid.
you want
I
to
mean,
pay me
yeah.
enough,
But he's
I'll
getting
do
paid,
it.
right?
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Getting
I will do
paid
it.
and a tip. So he's waiting for it to get paid and a tip that he's going to get when
Yeah.
he comes out of there. And it's
a
like in
Christmas,
a
they're going to be
Yeah.
tipping a little extra,
Right.
Especially
Christmas,
because they're
that's right.
drinking.
It's Chris. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
they got a band on Christmas Eve to show up. I mean, they're rolling in the dough.
Clearly, nobody
So-
in this movie. Yeah, like you can have a holiday. Yeah, that blows my mind. Yeah.
I mean,
but
it's
can
an
you
extra
Can you
toy for my.
imagine if
you know.
if our work had us a Christmas
That's
party, a
what's-
Christmas
that's-
Eve night? Oh my God, I lose my mind.
That's what's gross about capitalism, though. I just saw a
Yes.
commercial tonight about one of these poor, stupid box stores. You can leave your Christmas shopping till Christmas Eve. And I thought, you bastards, let these people go home.
Yeah,
But no,
Right,
it's
right.
not gonna happen.
Well, and I think that's
listen though.
Oh, yep.
Oh, I just have one question. Because after this lovely experience is over, I go back to the land where people look at me funny and start inching away when I talk about this too long. But I just have to know, Mary, why is Home Alone a Christmas movie if Die Hard is not?
On the
What
spot.
is it about her? Yeah, why Home
Yeah,
Alone?
it's not the violence. I think that some people in here think that I don't think it's a Christmas movie because it's violent. I just think that it just happens to be set at Christmas, but it's not. It doesn't really. It just doesn't feel Christmassy to me. Yeah,
What
it just
part?
doesn't.
Sorry,
But Home Alone-
I'm pressing tonight.
Oh yeah,
I've had a few
sure.
drinks.
What part doesn't feel
And
like?
it has the coolest Christmas song, Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis.
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I think it ends super Christmassy, right? It has the loan paper or the bond papers floating down like snow, and it
Yeah.
ends with the limo.
really-
Yeah,
I know. Snow in LA, right? I
It
mean, that
occurs
was-
at
yeah.
Christmas, but I feel like it's fairly
Yeah, I mean-
entertaining.
I think that this is one of those things that we just can't solve, you know?
Well, like
We
when
just
you
can't-
Right,
said,
probably not this episode. We're running
well, like
against
Nick
the clock here.
Yeah, well,
We started on an argument this season, and we're ending on an argument
I
this
know,
season.
right?
What was the
Well,
argument we started
With Wes.
Oh, what's that?
About the simulation.
Was that was our first? No.
Yeah.
No.
That was the first episode of the season, wasn't it?
No, the first episode of the season was exploring utopia and dystopia.
Really? I thought it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
with Wes.
No, that was the last. That was season one.
That was the end of
Oh.
season 1?
That was towards the end of season one. And Mary.
I feel like for Home Alone, Christmas is more prominent. It's a thing you have to get back to your kid to celebrate Christmas
You
together.
gotta get back to your kid if you leave them
Yeah.
and you're in France. You
Yeah.
just gotta make a return trip.
It doesn't matter
you
what
know?
time of year that is.
Honestly, if
That
I
could
was
be any. That could be a Tuesday in March.
Trains. How about planes, trains, and automobiles?
it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's-
said it Thanksgiving.
It's
yeah.
a
That
Thanksgiving
does
movie.
go back, though, Joe. That goes back to your point that Christmas you're under pressure.
Yeah.
It's, oh god, we have to go to Paris. We're late. The
That's
flight,
right, yeah.
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
I would have just
Yeah.
like put him on.
Well,
I would
any
have like
trip
called him
anywhere
and-
to Paris
Yeah.
or any trip you take, you're under pressure to get to the airport in time, especially when you have that large of a group of people.
Jeez.
So you pick
But
any
it
of the
doesn't
other.
have to be Christmas.
Right, that's right.
But
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Christmas just
Absolutely
makes
not.
it even more.
But it could have been
the bu-
Thanksgiving.
the
Yeah.
busy,
And it would have been
that-
just
that-
as bad.
Right, and the
Right.
busyness
Memorial
of the
Day,
airport.
Labor Day.
and- yeah.
Right.
Any
4th of July.
holiday. 4th of July.
Okay,
Thanksgiving.
okay.
Could have been Thanksgiving.
I guess we should wrap this up pretty quick
Yes.
in a Christmassy kind of way. Oh, Nick, what's your favorite? I know you're not a big Christmas fan. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
I have the most sentimental Christmas movie, and that is Santa's Sleigh. Because every year, Michelle and I will go ahead and make a gingerbread house while
Nice.
watching Santa's Sleigh.
Nice.
Aw.
And
That's so
I
sweet.
absolutely love how stupid and gory and violent that movie is, because it's something absolutely bonkers going on. Well, we're just making a nice, gingerbread house.
Now think about gingerbread houses and people. Now, is the house made out of flesh, or is the gingerbread person made out of house material?
I prefer the house being made out of flesh.
I have a
Like-
perfect cartoon for that. I got to send you.
It is flesh, and that is the only way I will eat it. I like to know that my gingerbreads are full on just trying to survive. So they
what-
had a bigger civilization until
It's a
They
callback to
needed a
season
house.
1 in the
That's amazing.
tortillas that taste like flesh. So I forget which episode that was.
was it taste like flesh or was
It's like tastes like was it corn? Corn tortillas taste
I
like
think so,
flesh. We got to
maybe.
look back.
There's,
yeah.
a,
Oh wow.
there's a
That's
cartoon. There's a cartoon my sister posts every year. That's a 4-panel, and it's a gingerbread man sitting in a gingerbread house. And it says, a gingerbread man sits in a gingerbread house. Is the house made of flesh, or is he made of house? He screams, for he does not know.
oh man, look at that.
Very existential.
That's
I'm there.
intense.
All right, someone's got it. Yeah, send me a link. I'll put that in the show notes.
I will.
Yeah.
I will
What about
send
you,
that to
Georgia?
my
move along.
favorite. Well, I think my favorite. I don't know. I have quite a few that I like, but my favorite I think is Christmas in Connecticut.
Oh come on,
Oh, fun.
stealing my thunder.
No,
No, I gotta
who
come
made,
back.
Who made
Now,
you?
which one? The original one?
You also like Christmas in
I
Connecticut?
do like Christmas in Connecticut,
Oh.
but I'll
Well,
pick a
I've never
different
seen
one.
that. I
That's
should
what
take a
you should
look.
stay here. We can watch it. Let's
Okay.
get it on. I'll watch it
Okay,
anytime.
listen.
Even in July.
There you go.
You didn't even know about Christmas
I
in
did.
Connecticut until I
But you don't like
introduced
rom
you.
coms.
Yeah.
It's a nice rom com.
It is.
And I do
It
like I
is,
like
but it's
rom
Barbara
coms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Stanwyck.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
can like some.
it's
I thought you were gonna go with Muppets Christmas or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, with
Yes.
Muppets Christmas
Yeah.
Carol. Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
That's,
I have
that's
a
one-
soft.
that's
Spot.
one
I
of
have
my
a soft spot for the George C. Scott Christmas Carol. I really like that one a lot. That's a great one.
I like Scrooged.
Scrooge.
That's one of my favorites. I
Yeah.
do like that a lot. I don't know. I mean, it's probably just because when it came out and I was of that age and at 88. So I was an
Yeah.
impressionable
young man.
15-year-old, 13-year-old. I don't know, somewhere in that
Yeah.
ballpark.
Yeah.
What about you, Kay?
Cat?
Cat?
The Muppets.
I've had a
Either
few
way,
drinks, okay? I've just shortened it
we
completely.
can go with that. I am flexible. Muppet Christmas Carol is one of my very favorites. It's a Wonderful Life, but I have to say there is a 30-minute British cartoon that was popular at the same time as A Charlie Brown Christmas. It came out around the same time, and it was an annual tradition on British TV. It's called The Snowman, and if you haven't seen it, you can find it on YouTube.
Okay.
It is beautiful and soulful. There's a song that requires like a boy soprano and a choir. And it's like basically their Frosty the Snowman, but it's so British classier. Yeah, I highly recommend.
Nice.
Cool,
Mary?
thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine is the George C. Scott.
She already said.
I really
sorry.
like that one.
I think Joe's out of
Oh,
too.
I missed it when everyone went around
Yeah.
and we were closing.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, but there, and of course, and right now I'm just have Pee Wee's holiday special
Right, you
on,
said
on,
that.
on,
Right,
on
right.
rotation.
Nice.
Yeah,
I do have
that's
to say,
the best.
off that,
Yeah.
TV shows have some of the best Christmas specials.
Ooh,
Like,
Kevin Bacon on the Guardians of the Galaxy.
yes,
There you
I just finished up Gilmore Girls
Gilmore
recently,
Girls,
and
love it.
Oh, that's a nice
It is-
episode they have.
every time I just feel like it's like, oh, this was great to have on during the season. And Bob's Burgers as well always have very solid Christmas episodes.
Oh yeah, you know the other one, Riff Tracks, has also put a lot of their Christmas shorts and some of their even their Christmas movies on YouTube for free.
Interesting.
And for free. Yeah, and they're excellent. If you get a chance, watch Wizzo the Clown. It'll scrub your brain clean as a whistle. You won't remember a
Because I have
thing.
so much
Funny.
rot in there.
Okay, yeah.
Or snake venom, either one.
Yeah, it is like if you can't have snake venom, watch Wizzo the Clown. You won't remember your own name after it. Okay.
Cool.
Did you say, Joe?
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
know I was
said-
letting everyone go.
Yeah,
wait,
what's,
I think
what's
I
your
did.
favorite?
Oh, I mean, Christmas Kinetic is a favorite. I got Die Hard,
I could have sworn you said
Gremlins.
Scrooged.
Scrooged. I love Scrooge. All right, Christmas Carol adjacent. I say Scrooge because that's just a derivative of Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Those are my favorites. We did a whole Gremlins episode, so go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to bring up the Grinch. I to animate it.
Yeah.
Oh, not the
Version.
Jim Carrey one?
I love the Grinch, and we did in the Heart episode, Heart of a Superhero. We touched on Grinch and his heart condition because a heart that grows 3 sizes too
That's
big.
probably not good for you.
You know, no, it's
Yeah.
not good at all. Yeah,
COPD
so-
or something. Okay.
yeah, but yeah. Anything else?
Did we Christmas ourselves out?
I think we're Christmas out till next year. We'll have to come back and debate
I know.
Die Hard again.
Oh, I thought next year is the year of Santa versus Krampus.
We could do that.
Oh,
yeah,
let's not.
and my notes,
Yeah, I'm-
biology of the immortal Santa Claus. We
Because
didn't
I
touch on
got
that.
notes about that.
Yeah.
I have notes on
my-
Rudolph's bioluminescent nose also. So, I mean, there's some sciencey
Nice.
stuff we could touch on,
Yeah.
but we didn't get there.
Oh,
Well, my license plate is Xmas 365, so
Yeah.
I'll just be waiting here for you guys
Nice.
anytime you want to come back to.
On that note, Kat, why don't you go ahead and plug your deets?
Oh, yeah. Well, I just have really 2 things to plug. One is, of course, the virtual nation of Snowglobia, which you
Snowglobia.
can find on the evil Facebook for now, even though it exists everywhere at all times. And then also, if you live in Northwest Indiana, I manage a silent writing group under the international organization Shut Up and Write that meets at Tiny's in Gary every Saturday morning at 10:15. So you can find us on Meetup. And that's where I got the comment about Die Hard as an overlap in the Harry Potter omniverse.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad
wow.
you could do this. This is
Yeah,
so cool.
Yes,
That's
thank you
great.
so
Yeah.
much for
Great.
being here with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
So,
Kat,
Oh, thank you.
Kat, do you know the tree twins?
Oh,
what, Harvey?
What?
yes. I know the Tree Twins? Yes.
they're
Tree
The
Twins?
Tree Twins are our cover photo. In
Oh,
Snowglobia
I had
that
no
feature
idea.
content. I do a
What are the tree twins
Yeah.
for people who aren't?
Well, Kat can probably speak to this
Tree
better than
twins.
I did meet the tree twins, and I have a picture. I got a
You
picture.
met the Tree Twins
I did.
and Octavia Butler? My God, you are like the greatest human being I have ever known.
She is.
Unbelievable.
What is
Your
going
brush
on?
George is
great.
awesome.
Wow, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, the Tree Twins, just quickly, it's a married couple of men in San Francisco. They're on Instagram as the Tree Twins. and they wear lit up Christmas tree costumes, and they go and they just dance all over the
They're
city.
so
And
you can't
they
be.
go on.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
You can't
instant,
be sad
instant
if you,
dopamine.
if you see the tree
Yes.
twins.
That
Okay.
sounds
Yeah.
I'm
That's
looking
why
forward
they
to
are
it.
our
All right.
mascots. They
That
are the
sounds lovely.
mascots of Snowglobia. Yeah,
That's
but the
awesome.
spirit of Snowglobia is those two guys. They're amazing.
You gonna put
Wow.
those in the show notes,
We'll
Joe?
put in the show notes, yeah. There's no handwavium
Yes.
there.
Tree twins.
They're on.
And they're
Instagram.
actual trees, right?
Yes, they're like Groot.
Oh, okay. I'm down. All right. I'm here for it.
Right.
Maybe that's my
Well.
costume next year for Halloween. I'll dress up as a Christmas tree.
Oh, you
Oh,
in
do it.
you in Georgia?
You guys be
well,
the
hot
Christmas trees for sure.
damn.
Twins. Yeah.
There's also
You
the
heard it
tap
here.
dancing Christmas trees in
What?
the Bay Area. There's the tap dancing Christmas trees, which is a dancing group of women who are wearing Christmas tree outfits,
I
and
love
they tap. So we could do
Wow.
that too. I could get you there.
I'm here-
I could
I'm here
meet
for
you
it.
there.
That's
Any day,
awesome.
yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
Mhm.
All right.
Well, thank you, Mary, as
Well,
well,
yeah.
for being here
Thank
with
you
us.
so much. This is so great. I'm so glad I got to come back.
I'm sorry we just had to yell at you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yell
Yeah.
away. That's what I'm here for.
It's
I'm
all
here
in
to
the
ruin
spirit.
everyone's Christmas.
It's all in the spirit.
You've ruined Christmas.
It's not Christmas, so Hans Gruber falls out of a window. So-
Exactly. He's on my tree.
Oh, there's
There's an advent calendar out there. You've probably seen it, which is it's the Nakatomi building,
Yeah.
tabletop size, and then Hans Gruber is flying, and you just lower him down one
There
day.
you go. Oh, nice.
24th,
I love it.
24th day he hits the
Yeah.
ground. Yeah.
Oh, my
Ain't
God.
Christmas. It's not Christmas till Hans Gruber falls off the Nakatomi
There it
closet.
is.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to get me a diehard advent calendar is welcome to do so.
Whatever it
go.
is.
I mean, it's still not a Christmas movie, but yeah, you can do that.
That's an advent calendar.
I love advent
All right.
calendars. Anyway, so
It is
but-
abs adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got me, Joe.
Yeah, I got Nick.
You've got Nick.
Georgia.
You've got Georgia.
And-
Eva, Mary.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
And we went down some holes.
Some tinsel holes.
Some sparkly
Stay
Christmas
curious.
symbols.
Stay safe. With y'all.
Right.
Merry Christmas.